Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going over how to eat healthy at McDonald's. So in this video, we're going to cover the best choices you can make at McDonald's and the worst. So everybody knows McDonald's. I grew up in McDonald's. I remember taking a trip from the Midwest out to California and all we could eat was McDonald's because I really didn't like anything else and we didn't have a lot of money. So thank you McDonald's for making that trip possible. But as I got older, I admit I became a food snob and I looked down on those people that ate at McDonald's until I found myself having to go to McDonald's because I didn't have a lot of money in college and I needed to eat. So I'm making this video for those people who still eat at McDonald's because there's some good stuff there. And if you want to save money, you can eat at McDonald's relatively healthy. So let's go into the menu items that are going to be the best things for you to order from. I created this acronym called DOPE to help you decide what's best. Now the D and the O in DOPE stands for definitely out. And those items are going to include pretty much everything with the word crispy chicken in it. Now there's some items that we're going to go through in the P and the E sections of DOPE. P stands for passable, E stands for eat. So in the definitely out section, we're gonna have the desserts. I want you to avoid most of the breakfast section. So everything that you can eat, we're gonna list every single item in this video so that you can check your favorite menu item and see if it made the list. If it didn't make the list, it is in the definitely out section. So let's get into the P section, which is the passable section. So for this section, for you on a budget, you'll find that some of these items are on the dollar menu. And here's the criteria if it made the passable section. I looked at every single menu item in McDonald's and I looked at the fat and the protein content. Now, what I didn't look at was the carbohydrates unless I noticed there was a huge amount of carbohydrates, which are in some of the smoothie sections. So I do recommend that you probably skip the smoothie section unless you can get a small in it, which at McDonald's, I don't think that you can probably get a small smoothie. Maybe you can. So back to protein and the carbohydrates. If a menu item had more protein grams than fat grams, I included it in the passable section of the DOPE category. Now, here are the menu items in the passable section. And as you can see, there's probably going to be some of your favorites that are in this category that you can't eat. So if you're on a budget, I do recommend you using these items in the passable section. So let's get into the last category, which is the E or eat category of DOPE. Now, these are items that I want you to have. And the reason why these are the best menu items at McDonald's is because they contain double the amount of protein grams compared to fat grams. So for example, if a menu item had 10 grams of fat, these items have 20 or more grams of protein. So you don't have to worry about extra weight around your waistline, and they're gonna help you preserve or even gain muscle mass. Now, the first group of foods in this category are the salads, and the salads at McDonald's are really good. They're a little pricey, but they're definitely worth it. And I want you to get salads with two things. One is the grilled chicken, and the other is with a low-fat dressing that include either the balsamic vinaigrette, the Italian dressing, or the sesame ginger. Make sure you get the low-fat versions of those dressings. The second category in the eat section that I want you to get is the grilled chicken sandwiches. All of the grilled chicken sandwiches have good stats. There is one which is the best, and I would say it's in a category of its own that we will get to, but by itself, the grilled chicken sandwich is excellent. You can get any variation of it. They are a little pricey, but they're absolutely worth it in terms of the amount of protein. You get high protein and you can minimize the fat. Now, a third category that a lot of you probably wouldn't think of is the coffees. You can get a regular non-fat latte or a sugar-free non-fat latte that actually has a decent amount of protein, has a little bit of carbs, and they have 0 grams of fat. So if you're looking to get your coffee on, make sure you get a little bit of energy from the carbohydrates and the coffee, and make sure you get a little dose of protein. You can't go wrong with those 2 choices. Now the last category is probably a category all its own, and it is the best choice that you can make at McDonald's. It's my favorite choice, and it is the artisan grilled chicken sandwich. You can have a little bit of sauce on there, that's fine, because it only has 7 grams of fat and 42 grams of protein. So it is by far, hands down, the best menu item that you can get from a health perspective at McDonald's. Some other tips that I want to give to you are, you should be ordering like a side salad since it's only $1. They give you a good amount of veggies for it. And I want you to consider getting milk at McDonald's. It's a 1% milk, it has a minimum amount of fat, and it has 9 grams of protein. That's a lot if you couple it with one of the other choices, either in the passable section or in the eat section that we just talked about. So let's get into pop. Now, ideally, I probably wouldn't have you drink pop, but I know a lot of you do drink it, and they don't offer smalls at McDonald's. And what I want you to think about doing is either not filling up your cup all the way with pop at McDonald's, which will be impossible at first, or really difficult for some of you, or going, if you haven't tried like half Diet Pepsi with a regular Diet Pepsi, give it a shot. I don't think this is as bad as you think it is. Try mixing some flavors with it. And I want you to try some diet stuff, even though I know there's some of you that like hate the diet stuff, and there's some of you that love the diet stuff and then can't stand the regular soft drinks. So give it a shot, start mixing and matching your soft drinks. And for the fries, I want you to go for probably a small fries, because the fries do contain a significant amount of fat. They are from potatoes, but you won't get a lot of the same nutrition that a baked potato or a boiled potato offers. You do lose a lot of the vitamins and nutrients and fiber from French fries at McDonald's. So if you have any questions or comments, including questions on menu items, I am open. Also, if you got anything out of this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.